Dios les bendiga, les habla Luis Carlos Reyes. Este día les presento un video muy especial y este video no se lo van a querer perder, especialmente si ustedes son miembros de la Iglesia de la Luz del Mundo. Hi everyone, my name is Luis Reyes and this day is going to be a very special day. This day I have someone very special with me and if you're a member of the Light of the World Church, you are not going to want to miss this video because this one is going to be very important and very relevant. Brother Ravi, how are you? God bless you.
Oh, praise God. I'm fine by grace of God.
Este es el hermano Ravi. Last name is Kumar?
Kumar.
Kumar, yeah. Ravi es de India. You're from India, right?
I'm from India, from South India.
Dice que él es del sur de India. And today, we're going to do this video, and it's going to be very interesting. We're going to talk about your past and your experience. Vamos a hablar ahorita de una cosa de este video. Va a ser muy interesante porque vamos a hablar del pasado de Ravi. Y yo sé que algunos de ustedes ya saben quién es Ravi, especialmente el líder de la secta de la Luz del Mundo. I know that some of you guys know who Ravi is, especially the leaders from the Light of the World Church.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your past, Ravi.
I'm a pastor right now in India.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, I worked with Light of the World Church. Pastor Carlos Manti-Mayer is from America. He, the one who took me to America and the Mexico, Guadalajara, to attend the Holy Supper. And I attend there and I met so many people from the Light of the World Church.
Dice él que él es un pastor allá en India y que él era miembro de la secta de la Luz del Mundo. You were a member of that cult of la Luz del Mundo.
I was baptized there and I'm the member of that, and I'm the first person from India to accept the Luz del Mundo.
Wow. And Carlos Montemayor, who is a leader in the Light of the World Church, he recruited you to come into the Light of the World Church. Is that correct?
Yes. From the beginning, I have a desire to learn from God, through many leaders.
Mm-hmm.
I am the person who always learns something.
Mm-hmm.
So in that way, I found the person from America. His name is Carlos Manti-Mayer.
Mm-hmm.
He's from the Light of the World Church.
He's the leader there?
He is the leader from the church.
Okay.
Through him, I trying to learn something from him.
Okay, and you met him online on the internet?
Yeah, I met him in the online and I talk with him every day by Skype and I learned so many things from him.
Okay,
like that.
Let me translate this. El hermano Ravi, por hace unos años, fue miembro de la secta de la Luz del Mundo. Dice que él, como él conoció de la secta, es que él estaba buscando a alguien que le enseñara algo de la Biblia y que por medio del internet él se conectó con el pastor Carlos Montemayor, el cual es un apologista y líder, uno de los líderes de la secta de la Luz del Mundo. Y les llamo secta porque es lo que son. Y lo voy a explicar más adelante, pero quiero que ustedes escuchen este testimonio de Ravi, porque el testimonio de Ravi va a desenmascarar completamente la secta de la Luz del Mundo. Y ¿por qué digo eso? Porque ahorita van a escuchar algo muy interesante que Ravi les va a decir. So Ravi, how big is the Light of the World Church in India right now? ¿Cómo está de grande la iglesia, la Luz del Mundo en India?
Right now, I am not working with them and I am not following them. There is several reasons I'm going to express to you all today. Okay. And mostly I come to know that from my students, because my students are the members of that church, and they started a church in India with a small group, like 10 people, I think so. Mm-hmm. 10 people only. Mm-hmm. I heard that from some of my friends that even the 10 people also not attending right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ravi era de la Iglesia de la Luz del Mundo, pero ya no es de la Iglesia de la Luz del Mundo. Se salió. Dice que empezó originalmente con 10 miembros en India. And who started that?
The church was started Carlos Manti-Mayer.
Okay.
The Carlos Manti-Mayer, he came to India with my reference.
How long ago was that?
It was like 2012, it seems.
Dice que más o menos por el año 2012 el pastor Carlos Montemayor de la secta de la Luz del Mundo fue para India para tratar de comenzar una iglesia en India de la Luz del Mundo. And did he succeed? How did the people accept him? ¿Cómo lo aceptaron allá a las personas de la India, a Carlos Montemayor? How did they accept him?
He is the man who attract every persons there. He visited every house and inviting people to know about his church, and he's showing all the time his church images and the videos and everything. But that is not more than enough for people to come into Christ or coming into church.
Dice que él, el Montemayor, fue para la India y que visitó y que habló con diferentes personas tratando de empezar una iglesia y que les enseñaba videos de la iglesia de la Luz del Mundo. Pero, but who was the one person that he selected to try to start the church?
One student from my school, his name is Jana. He is the one who started the church with him. And also there is a person called Narendra. And
está mencionando dos personas con la cual Montemayor trató de comenzar la iglesia.
These are the students from my school.
Son estudiantes de su escuela.
When I left from them.
Oh, but before them, let's go back to the very first time Carlos Montemayor went. When you were a member of the Light of the World Church, he selected you.
Yeah, he selected me to start a church there.
Vamos a regresar aquí, vamos a hacer una corrección. Dice que desde el mero principio, Carlos Montemayor, cuando empezó la iglesia, trató de empezar la iglesia en India, la comenzó con esta persona que está junto de mí, el hermano Ravi. Él es el primer miembro de la Iglesia de la Luz del Mundo de la India, los cuales la Iglesia de la Luz del Mundo intentó comenzar una iglesia. So you're the first member.
I am the first stone of Light of the World Church from India.
Dice que es la piedra primera de esa iglesia de la Luz del Mundo. Why don't we go back to the past before we move on to other things? Let's go back to the past.
Yeah.
How did he? What are some of the first things that he told you? Vamos a regresar al principio cuando Carlos Montemayor de la secta de la Luz del Mundo comenzó a hablarte y cuando quería comenzar la iglesia. ¿Cuáles son algunas de las cosas que él te dijo? What are some of the first things that he told you when you first met him?
When we met him, we have some doctrinal discussion. And he did not taught me all the information about his doctrine. First of all, he made a relationship with me. He talked with me so many things. I thought of that this is the good thing and this is the good people. I must learn something from these people. As I told you already that I am the person who always learns something from people. So
you started off, you saw that there was, maybe there's some good in here, and they started teaching you something, and you, at first it looked real, right? It looked authentic to you at first.
First of all, when I saw them, they are very real and they are very good. And I was so eagerly to learn something.
Okay. Dice el hermano Ravi que cuando él comenzó, él siempre tenía el deseo de aprender, porque allá en la India no había mucho material y siempre quería buscar. Y él pensó que cuando primeramente miró la iglesia de la Luz del Mundo, dijo, bueno, esta es una iglesia cristiana, quiero aprender, como a mí siempre me gusta aprender, quiero escuchar qué es lo que dicen. Entonces él venía con la puerta abierta, la mente abierta, y es como Carlos Montemayor le empezó a comunicar la doctrina de la iglesia de la Luz del Mundo, de la secta de la Luz del Mundo. So Carlos Montemayor began teaching you the doctrine of the Light of the World Church, right?
Yeah. After my 2 visits, he started teaching about his doctrine.
What do you mean your 2 visits?
First time I just visit there and I saw everything and I come back.
Okay, dice que él visitó. You went to Mexico?
Yeah, I went to Mexico and Guadalajara. I attend the Holy Supper and I attend to the Apostle Nathan. The Samuel Joaquin Flores.
Samuel Joaquin Flores. Yeah. Okay, so who told you? Who brought you over here? Carlos?
Carlos and his church from Atlanta.
Oh, they took you to Mexico.
I'm sorry. It's from Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
They paid for my tickets and everything.
Oh, so the Light of the World Church paid for your flight.
Yeah, flight tickets.
Dice que la Iglesia de la Luz del Mundo pagó para su vuelo. And they help your visa too?
Yeah, they helped me my visa and I got the visa.
Oh, que la secta de la Luz del Mundo le agarró su visa, lo volaron para acá, para México. And in Mexico, how long did you stay there the first time?
First time I thought I spent there like 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
Wow. Dice que la primera vez que se quedó en México por 2 meses en Guadalajara.
1 month ago, I think.
1 month.
1 month ago.
Ok, como se quedó como un mes y ese mes que se duró en México era para entrenamiento. That was for them to train you.
They want to give me the training.
Ajá, que le quieran dar entrenamiento, que realmente es puro lavar de cerebros, es lo que hacen. Pero ahorita vamos a escuchar de su experiencia. So let's hear about your experience. What was it like that 1 month?
1 month, they show me different churches of the Light of the World Church
In Mexico?
in Mexico, and they introduced so many pastors from the church.
Dice que al principio le enseñaron otras iglesias de la Luz del Mundo allá en México y que lo introdujeron a otros pastores de la iglesia de la Luz del Mundo.
And also they started to.
Were they saying this is Ravi Kumar, our contact in India? Is that what they were telling them?
Yeah, they introduced me. He's from our first stone from India. We started a church through him there in India.
Dijo que Carlos Montemayor was saying that?
Most of the people.
Most of the people there, they were saying que la mayoría de las personas estaban diciendo, este es Ravi Kumar, él es el que estamos empezando la iglesia de la Luz del Mundo allá en la India. And what's the name of the city in India?
It's called West Godavari, Domeru.
I can't pronounce that. Do it again.
Domeru.
Domeru. Así se llama el lugar donde fue la iglesia de la Luz del Mundo. That's where they were going to try to establish a church.
Actually, they plan to establish the church in Rajahmundry.
Oh, Rajahmundry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a major city in Rajahmundry.
Okay.
So they're trying to establish a church in Rajahmundry city, and they want me to leave my church there in Domeru and to work there in Rajahmundry.
Oh, entonces querían que él fuera el que empezara la iglesia de la Luz del Mundo allá en la India. Okay, so it looked very interesting, right? So then they brought you over here. En México, ¿qué hiciste en México? So tell me a little bit about what was it like that first month in Mexico. Dime un poquito de cómo estaba en México ese primer mes.
In the first month, they have shown me all these things, and they introduced the apostle Samuel fucking Flores.
You met Samuel Joaquin Flores?
Yeah, with my national flag, I stand in the row, and while the Samuel fucking Flores is walking, and I stand there and I saw him. And all the people were next to me.
And what was happening?
The Samuel fucking came and he said something in Spanish, corazona, my heart to your heart, something he said like
something
that.
Like that. Wow, dice que él conoció a Samuel Joaquín Flores, que él estaba deteniendo una bandera cuando lo introdujeron y Samuel Joaquín Flores le dijo algo de su corazón a él, algo así, y que era en español pero no lo entendía muy bien, porque el hermano Ravi habla, what language you speak? Telugu, que es un idioma en la India, y habla inglés. Entonces, pero me está diciendo que, so, when the first time you saw the apostle, what did you think? La primera vez que miraste al apóstol, ¿qué pensaste?
When I saw that, by seeing all this crowd, I thought of that he's doing great work.
Al principio dijo, qué buena obra está pasando aquí en la iglesia de la Luz del Mundo, porque veo muchas personas, and ¿cómo estaban las personas, and how were the people?
And people also, when interesting that when the people saw this apostle, all the people are crying before him, and even small children's also crying like that.
They were crying?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was so shocked by seeing this. Why these people are crying?
Dice que cuando miró que pasó el apóstol, que él se dio cuenta que todos empezaron a llorar y que miró a niños llorando y se preguntó a sí mismo, ¿por qué están llorando estas personas? ¿Por qué están llorando cuando pasa el apóstol? ¿Y qué pensaste después de eso? So what did you think after that?
And somebody is also knocking me and saying, hey, you have to cry. And I was shocked.
Wait a minute. So when the apostle's walking by, people are crying, and somebody bumped you and said, hey, you need to cry too.
Yes, they said like that.
Wow. Dice que cuando él estaba ahí, estaba mirando todo, estaba mirando qué es lo que estaba pasando y que cuando miró que pasó el apóstol, que todos estaban llorando, que alguien le tocó con el codo y le dijo, hey, dice, tú también tienes que llorar. ¿Y qué pensaste después de eso? So what did you think after that?
And I thought, by seeing a person leading this many people, maybe I must be happy and rejoice in my face. Instead of that, people suggest me to cry. How can I cry? I didn't cry there.
Dice, sí, se le decía, ¿sabes? Decía, pues veo que las personas están felices, no sé, se ve algo raro aquí. bueno, ¿por qué están llorando? A lo mejor están muy felices. No sé, como que estaba poco confuso. Se le hizo muy raro que todos con tanta exageración que estaban llore y llore cuando salía a Samuel Joaquín Flores, el apóstol que tenía ese tiempo. Y si ustedes han visto los videos de la Luz del Mundo, ustedes pueden ver a qué se refiere él, de cómo exageran mucho cuando pasa el apóstol. Y después, ¿qué pensaste de eso? Then what did you think after that?
And after some time, Carlos, he took me to some places to show he, and I started asking some questions.
Dice que después de eso que el Carlos lo llevó a un lugar y él empezó, ya Ravi empezó a hacer algunas preguntas. ¿Qué clase de preguntas le hiciste? What did you ask him?
And I started asking some questions from the Bible. He's just giving me answers and everything. I'm very satisfied with his answers.
Dice, pues le empecé a hacer preguntas bíblicas y sí me sentía satisfecho que Carlos Montemayor estaba contestando mis preguntas. So what kind of questions did you ask him? ¿Qué clase de preguntas le hiciste?
The day's going on like that, and sometime I ask some important questions from the doctrinal area. When I asked the Pastor Carlos what is this means, sometime he answered me with Bible. Sometime he was so rude. Don't ask the questions.
Wow, ok. Dice que cuando hacía las preguntas bíblicas a veces se las contestaba él adecuadamente, dice él, pero que otras preguntas que él hacía decía que se ponía como muy malo con él, muy falta de educación, como que le faltaba el respeto, que no me preguntes eso, no me preguntes eso. Y yo quiero saber cuáles preguntas estaba haciendo Ravi cuando Carlos Montemayor decía, no me preguntes eso, vamos a preguntarle. So, let me ask you this, what did you ask him for him to say, don't ask me that? What did you ask him?
Especially, there is a question about the Trinity.
The Trinity?
Yeah, I raised the question. That time he talked with me some script from the scriptures.
But what did you ask him about the Trinity? What did you say? Do you remember? Did you ask him, hey, well, what do you think about the Trinity? What do you believe?
I asked like him. I would like to know about the Trinity.
Dijo que él le preguntó, a mí me gustaría saber sobre la doctrina de la Trinidad. And what did he say? ¿Y qué dijo?
He shared few minutes about the Trinity, and after that he's not speaking anymore about the Trinity.
Did he say the Trinity was biblical? Or?
He completely against to the Trinity. The Trinity, he said that there is Jesus is not God. He is a just man.
Dijo que según como él entendía la doctrina de la Trinidad no era una doctrina bíblica según Montemayor. Y que dijo Carlos Montemayor que Jesús no era Dios, que nomás era un hombre. Eso fue lo que dijo Carlos Montemayor. That's what Carlos Montemayor said, that Jesus was not God.
Jesus is not God. Jesus is not Jesus is a normal man, and he's like us.
Dice Jesús no era Dios para ellos, no es Dios para ellos, que solamente es un hombre como nosotros. And what did you think when you heard that? ¿Qué pensaste cuando dijo eso?
When I come to know this is the second trip I asked this question. Second trip.
O dices que este es el segundo viaje que llevó para México cuando empezó a hacer las preguntas.
I was so disappointed with his answers.
Dice Ravi que él estaba muy desilusionado con las respuestas de Montemayor en este asunto. And then what?
And I again raised the same question to him.
Y otra vez le hice la misma pregunta a Montemayor.
But I am not happy with his answer.
Pero no estaba contento con las respuestas que él dijo. What did he say?
I keep asking these questions. He rashly told me that I remember that in the car. You should learn about faith first.
You should learn about faith first.
First, don't ask all these questions.
Dice, primeramente no me hagas todas estas preguntas about the Trinity, right?
Yeah.
Que no le hagas estas preguntas sobre la Trinidad. Dice, debías de tener fe. Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you tell him?
I told him that I'm not happy. So sometime he was so silent, not speak with me anything.
Dijo que Ravi le dijo a él que él no estaba feliz porque no le quería contestar las preguntas de la doctrina de la Trinidad. He pretty much said it was a false doctrine, right?
Yeah. I understand that from my childhood onwards, my parents, as a pastors, they taught me Jesus is God. After I coming into Christ, and I started thinking about that Jesus is God. Suddenly, Carlos Montemayor said that Jesus is not God. How can I digest with that statement? So I was in that trouble. I understand that I am not in the right place.
Dice que él desde chico, sus padres también son cristianos y le enseñaban que Jesucristo era Dios. Y él miraba eso antes. And your parents believed in Jesus, correct?
Yeah.
And they taught you that Jesus Christ is God.
Yes.
And since your childhood you believe this. Él
Even I preach about Jesus is God.
Sí, y también predicaba que Jesús era Dios. Entonces que cuando vino Carlos Montemayor y la Iglesia de Luz del Mundo a decir que Jesús no era Dios, eso se le oyó muy antibíblico. Y cuando él hacía preguntas de eso, el señor Carlos Montemayor no quería hablar. When you made questions about the deity of Christ, he did not want to talk about that, correct?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
And he said that, can you show me a name, Trinity, in the Bible?
Dijo que Carlos Montemayor le dijo, a ver, enséñame la palabra Trinidad en la Biblia. ¿Y qué le dijiste en what you tell him?
I told him that you cannot find the word in the Bible Trinity, but you will find the, what should I say?
The doctrine.
The doctrine.
Dijo, no se encuentra la palabra Trinidad en la Biblia, pero sí vas a encontrar la doctrina en la Biblia.
If you not find a word in the Bible, but just not to find the word, you say that there is no Trinity. And I told him, I still remember that from the book of Este, there is a book in the Bible. You see, you never find a single word God in that book. So, do you mean that there is no God in the book of Este?
The same argument. Ravi dijo que cuando ese tiempo, porque Carlos Montemayor de la Iglesia de Luz del Mundo le dijo a él que la palabra Trinidad no está en la Biblia. Y Ravi dice que él recuerda que le dijo a Montemayor, bueno, si vas a razonar de esta manera, entonces por la misma lógica tienes que concluir que no existe Dios. Porque Ravi le dijo que en el libro de Esther no aparece la palabra Dios. Entonces, es lo que hizo Ravi, le volteó el argumento a Montemayor y completamente lo refutó. So what did he say after that? ¿Qué dijo después?
He's not really happy with my views and my answer. I mean, my approach. And he just rude and say, Ravi, don't ask all these questions now. This way he responded me rude, very rude.
Dijo que estaba bien enojado Montemayor y que le respondió muy abusivo y que le dijo que no contestara, que no hiciera estas preguntas. Wow, and what did you think? ¿Y qué pensaste tú?
And when I saw that the things, I understand that I am not in the right place.
Dijo de ese
the Holy
momento.
Spirit is speaking to me that you are not in the right place.
Oh, wow. Dijo que el Espíritu Santo le estaba diciendo a él que no estaba en el lugar correcto. Wow, Ravi, that's pretty heavy stuff. But let me ask you a couple of questions here. I look on YouTube. We all look on YouTube, and I put La Luz del Mundo, India, and I see that there's a lot of people in these videos, and I see that it looks like they have a church. Yo le estoy preguntando a Ravi, mira Ravi, aquí en YouTube yo le pongo La Luz del Mundo India y yo veo que aquí hay una iglesia en India y que hay muchas personas que se ven contentas, están siguiendo y ahí está Carlos Montemayor y parece que hay una iglesia en India de La Luz del Mundo. It looks like there's a church in India of the Light of the World. Explain that to me. Explícame eso.
Yeah. After I left from here and I went to India, and they asked me to come to India to start a church there. And I said I'm not really interested, but because they helped me to come America first time, so let me give a invitation to them. So I gave my invitation to them and they came to India.
Dice que él quería saber más y entonces, this is before you came over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I came here and after that I invited.
Oh, you invited him, okay.
Yeah.
Dice que después que regresó, que él los invitó que fueran para allá porque, porque estaban trabajando todavía juntos en ese tiempo. So they went over there?
Yeah.
And Carlos Montemayor went
they
over there?
They came to India.
And there was no Light of the World. You were the only one.
Yeah, I am the one first time.
No había ninguna iglesia de India, en la India, de la Luz del Mundo, perdón, en India, más que Ravi. Ravi era el primer miembro. You were the first member of the Light of the World.
I am the first member. Okay. You can Google anywhere.
Okay.
I am the first person.
Era el primer miembro de la Iglesia de la Luz del Mundo, de la secta, en la India. Entonces, él los invitó que fueran después de que se fue para México, para regresar para India. ¿Y quién regresó para allá, para México? And who went to Mexico? When you invited him, who went? Montemayor?
Montemayor and his wife.
And his wife? What's his wife's name?
Juanita.
Okay, dice que también, que cuando invitó, que fue Carlos Montemayor y su esposa Juanita, dice que se llama Juanita. And how did he attract members there? ¿Cómo fue que él atrayó los miembros allá? How did he do that?
They come to India, and Pastor Carlos is very expert person to meet the people and convince the people, to attract the people.
Dice que cuando fue el pastor Carlos Montemayor es una persona experta en cómo conocer a personas y cómo ganarse a los miembros a esta secta. Yo que estoy muy interesado en esto porque quiero saber cómo es que se están ganando estos miembros a esta secta. When you say he's an expert, what did he do? How did he gain the people? ¿Cómo se ganó las personas de la India, Carlos Montemayor? ¿Qué fue lo que hizo?
He went to the houses and he visited some houses there, and he took a laptop or his iPad and showing his church and his all this stuff. He visited all the houses.
So dice que iba a las casas y que sacaba una iPad o una computadora y les enseñaba videos del templo, of the Temple of the Light of the World Church.
Yes.
Les enseñaba videos del templo de la iglesia de Guadalajara y todas las personas ahí gritando, y que las personas allá simples, allá en la India, miraban estos videos de Carlos Montemayor que él estaba enseñándoles y estaban impresionados y aparentemente les gustó, and they were impressed with that.
Yeah.
And then what else?
They were impressed, and they want to see all the pictures. And when a white people or any person from America, when they visit any house of India, they'll definitely host them and they'll invite them to come and sit here.
Anybody?
Everybody will invite.
Fíjense, esto es muy interesante. Dice que en la India, no importa quién sea, cualquier persona que vaya del extranjero para allá, los reciben con mucho interés y los dejan entrar a las casas. No es porque sea el Señor que lo está haciendo, es porque simplemente en la India la costumbre es invitar a las personas que entren a las casas, y ellos son son buenas personas para invitar a las personas, a los extranjeros. So they invited Carlos Montemayor.
Yeah, they invited Carlos Montemayor and his wife. And I used to translate for him.
Dice que él en ese tiempo, él era el traductor de Carlos Montemayor con las personas. Ya recuérdeme que él era el primer miembro de la Iglesia de Luz del Mundo. You were the first convert and representative of the Light of the World Church in that area in India. Okay. And how about the other people? How did he convince them to come to the church? What did he do?
That doesn't mean that when you visited any house, they already converted. Don't think that. Because everybody can open for us to come and sit with them. But that does not mean that they'll accept the Christ and they'll accept these people.
Dice que no nomás porque los dejan entrar los van a aceptar, pero que son muy amables de cómo reciben las personas.
Same like that, Carlos came, Pastor Carlos, and he visited some houses. The houses are very friendly to him. And sometimes he show all the images and videos from his church. And then he's trying to convince them to come to church.
Dice que él los trataba de convencer que se hicieran miembros de la iglesia. And how else did he convince them? What did he do anything?
He all the time visited. Every time he visited houses to come convince
que siempre invitaba, o sea que trabajaba mucho. Did he give them anything?
Sometime he used to bless the family with some dolls, items, or something like that.
Dolls or items? What do you mean?
To attract some children's.
Que a veces daba juguetes, like toys?
Yeah, toys.
Would he give anything else to make the members? Like,
there is a fellow, one student is from my school. His name is Jenna. They gave him like a mobile phone, iPad.
So he would give
actually their planning is they understand that I'm going to leave these people. Because when I am questioning all the questions to him, they understand that this fellow is no more to stand with us.
Okay. So then they were trying to win them.
They are trying to find us some other alternative people. If Ravi left us, somebody should take care of us.
And then he used other tactics to try to win people. Let me catch up. Hold on to that thought. Me estaba diciendo que Ravi, después de que se fue de la secta de la Luz del Mundo, que estaban preocupados porque ya no tienen el contacto en la India a la Luz del Mundo. Entonces fue Carlos Montemayor y intentó ganarse a más personas para tomar el lugar de Ravi, porque Ravi sabía que Jesucristo es Dios. Él no cree como cree en la secta de la Luz del Mundo. Entonces la Luz del Mundo estaba en el peligro de perder ese contacto y lo perdieron con Ravi. Pero después intentaron a buscar a otras personas para convencerlos, para hacer esa conexión con la India, la secta de la Luz del Mundo. So after you left, how did he try to connect and win the converts? Without you, how did he do it? ¿Cómo le hizo?
Yeah, Actually, in my school, my students like this Jen or Narendra or some other, I teach them about to speak in English. So with that little knowledge, Carlos trying to use that students, and he's going to divert the students from me, and he use them to start a church in Rajahmundry city.
Dice
He
que...
started already with me,
Ujú.
and if I left the church, and somebody is going to appoint there to take care of all this here. So this way he attract young people there, and he gives something to them.
Like, what did
You
he
know,
give him?
he gave some mobile iPads, some dry fruits,
So that's how he...
because he is a small guy, young guy, is finished at 10th grade. 10th grade person, if you give something to him, how definitely will attract.
So he would try to give them
Because
gifts.
of their poverty, because of their they did not see the phones and all this stuff.
Wow.
When they saw that, they were so
That's...
if I stand with Ravi, nothing will be there. If I go with them, something I can get it.
Oh, so he used items and gifts to try to persuade them to come to the cult.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Wow, dice que eso está increíble. Dice que después de que salió, Ravi le enseñó a varios miembros allá de esa área a hablar inglés. Y cuando él se salió de esa secta, Carlos Montemayor trató de conectarse con esas personas. Y él está diciendo que la manera que la Luz del Mundo trató de ganarse convertos no fue del Señor. Les voy a decir cómo fue. Él les empezó a regalar teléfonos, iPads, les empezó a regalar artículos muy, muy costosos como computadoras o teléfonos. Dice que las personas ya están muy, muy pobres, y cuando miraron que Carlos Montemayor estaba repartiendo teléfonos y iPads, que pues dijeron, wow, con Ravi no nos van a dar nada, pero con esta persona que viene de allá de México tiene mucho dinero, nos están dando cosas, nos están dando iPads y teléfonos, y así empezaron a persuadir o a convencer las personas que acepten la doctrina de la Luz del Mundo. No tiene nada que ver con Dios, es una mentira lo que le están diciendo. Esto no es del Señor, esto es del diablo. El diablo que los está tentando con cosas físicas como el dinero, con iPads, con teléfonos, para tratar de ganar a los conversos de la Luz del Mundo, y luego para venir para acá, para México, y decir, mira lo que ha hecho el Señor, mira lo que está haciendo el Señor. No es el Señor, es Carlos Montemayor, y es un mentiroso, porque están tratando de influenciar las personas pobres, para ganarse alumnos a esta secta diabólica. So this makes me angry, Ravi, because they're trying to influence innocent, poor people who are in poverty by offering phones,
Yeah.
offering iPads,
Yeah.
and then once they get the converts, they videotape them, los graban, and then they put it up on YouTube, and they say, look what God is doing in India. Is God doing that in India?
No, not at all. I was so upset by doing all these things. I was seeing all these things.
Wow.
And my students, they used to come to me. They stopped coming to me. And what's wrong with these people? They did not inform me, and they are going in a different direction to reach Carlos. And when I trying to bring these young people back, but they thought that the young people, Ravi is jealousy about.
Dice Ravi, como pastor, él estaba bien enojado que estas personas de la Luz del Mundo estaban sacando personas, los querían convencer a esta secta herética que niega que Jesucristo es Dios, y él los quería ganar otra vez para la doctrina correcta, la cual enseña la doctrina de la Trinidad y que Jesucristo es Dios. Entonces dijo Ravi que ellos empezaron a decir que Ravi solamente quería dinero, que solamente se los quería ganar. They were saying that you just wanted money, huh?
Yeah, I decided to leave the people, because I understand everything completely about these people. So they hire a person from my students. They started to do ministry there.
They hired somebody?
Yeah, that man. And so many other Rajahmundry local town pastors are trying to connect with him
Because of the money.
because of the money.
Dice que muchos pastores ahí de esa área como que se estaban dejando llevar a la doctrina de la Luz del Mundo, no, not because it's a true doctrine, but because of the money.
Because of the money.
Que solamente por el dinero. Y ustedes no saben esto porque todavía no he hablado de esto, pero Ravi es una persona sincera, y él tiene un orfanatorio, creo que se dice en español, donde tienen a puros huérfanos. I haven't mentioned this, but you're also in charge of an orphanage over there.
I'm running an orphanage and the school, and
Wow, Ravi.
Yeah.
How many kids total?
Right now we have a 211 students in.
And you feed them?
Yeah, to 120 students we feeding now.
200 and how much?
11 students are there.
Dice que tienen 211 hijos, niños allá y que son huérfanos y que les dan de comer. But you also have old people there.
I'm also feeding hungry elderly people who are in the streets.
Pónganse a pensar, él también, su ministerio también les dan de comer a los viejitos, a los ancianos, que ya cuando se hacen muy viejos las familias no los quieren, los avientan como si fueran en la calle. Allá no tienen la Social Security como en Estados Unidos, que cuando uno se retira, se pensiona, puede colectar dinero para sobrevivir en los años ya cuando uno se hace anciano. Allá no. Allá si la familia no los quiere, los dejan ir y se quedan en la calle, pero Ravi los toma a los ancianos y a los huérfanos y les da de comer. Entonces Ravi siempre está buscando también modo para ayudar a dar de comer a los niños. Por eso es que cuando viene una secta como la Luz del Mundo y le ofrece dinero, le ofrece oportunidad, pues ¿cuál persona no va a decir, vamos a hacer esto? Pero el peligro es que hacen a un lado la doctrina correcta o a Jesucristo por aceptar una mentira solamente por el dinero. Ravi en ese tiempo no sabía que era una secta y no se dio cuenta hasta después. Entonces es algo muy interesante. You didn't know back then that it was a cult, huh? You didn't know when you first, because you were looking for any kind of help for your orphanage.
Yeah.
And you didn't know it was a cult till later when you saw.
I don't know that they are the cult.
Yeah.
And when I am working with them, and my situation is horrible that I lost some sponsors who are supporting us. So I thought of that. When I work with these people, maybe these people are very good and they are very generous. Maybe definitely they will support to our children home to do this work, to continue this work.
Él pensaba al principio que ellos le iban a ayudar, que lo iban a apoyar para que lo ayudaran también con su orfanatorio. Pero, did Carlos Montemayor offer money to help with the orphanage?
No, actually, there is a organization called Life Aid Foundation.
Life Aid Foundation?
Yeah, they are trying to support us to continue this work after we lost the donors.
Okay.
So they are trying to help us to continue this project. Unfortunately, first month they supported me, and the second month they wrote a letter to me that Ravi, you are with cult. You are in a wrong place. So in a wrong place, with a wrong doctrine you are doing. So we no more support you.
Well, what's the name of the agency?
The organization is called Life Aid Foundation.
Dice que él estaba recibiendo ayuda de una organización que se llama Life Aid Foundation, pero después que esa organización le escribió una carta y le dijeron, ¿sabes qué, Ravi? Tú estás en una secta y no te podemos apoyar para tu orfanatorio si estás en una secta. Y la secta se refiere a la Luz del Mundo. Pero en ese tiempo Ravi no sabía que estaba en una secta. Él no tenía ninguna idea. You didn't even know it was a cult, huh?
I don't know that. I thought of that these people are good. But when somebody in the outside and saying that these are the cult, because of that reason, we don't want to support you. So we lose the support. He support us. We lose the support. And with that hard situation, I went to the Carlos and I told him that, Pastor, I lost the support because I am with you. I don't know why the people are not really happy with my...
Dice que cuando él perdió el apoyo, que él fue a Carlos Montemayor, le dijo Carlos Montemayor, le dice él, ya no me están apoyando para darle comida al orfanatorio porque esta organización, la que nos estaba ayudando, dice que ustedes son una secta. ¿Qué debo de hacer? You said, what am I to do? What did he say?
I went to him and I asked him, maybe they left now. Maybe I hope that these people can support my...
Maybe the Light of the World Church.
Light of the World Church.
Dijo que él pensó, bueno, como ya me dejó esta organización y como ya me hice miembro de la secta de la Luz del Mundo, quizás ellos me puedan ayudar para darle comer a los niños. So you thought they were going to help the orphanage.
Yeah.
And what happened?
I went to America and I stayed with them and I shared my
story
about that. But the Carlos Montemayor not at all give me any assurance or promise to me that he's going to support children home and he's going to do something, even though I lost because of these people.
Because you joined the group.
Yeah.
And they did not do anything to support you.
Yeah. Even they don't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even though you sacrificed that for the group.
Yeah.
They still didn't.
They didn't support me anything.
Dice que se puso triste porque él se dedicó a la secta de la Luz del Mundo, que hasta perdió el apoyo que tenía financieramente para darle comer a los niños, porque se hizo miembro de la Iglesia de la Luz del Mundo. Y cuando le pidió a la Iglesia de la Luz del Mundo que lo apoyaran, que lo hicieron a un lado, lo rechazaron, que no le dieron ni un centavo. They did not pay anything to the orphanage?
No.
Wow.
Single rupee also they never paid.
Nada. Dice que no le dieron nada. So what happened?
I went to Atlanta. There's some church people. They try to donate me something, but some force they said not to do anything.
Oh, from somebody from the Light of the World Church said that?
Yeah.
Dice
Their people are generous to give something to me because I'm doing good work. Some believers
from the Light of the World Church.
Yeah, they gave already some money.
From the Light of the World Church, we're willing to give you some money to help you with the orphanage.
Yeah, but some force backside and don't do that.
Somebody told them that.
They stopped them.
Who told them that? Somebody from the.
Maybe I thought of that. This is Carlos only. Gave
Somebody from the organization. Yeah. Dice que cuando fue en Atlanta, there's a Light of the World Church in Atlanta. Yeah. Fue a visitar a la Iglesia de la Luz del Mundo en Atlanta, que había algunos miembros de la Iglesia de la Luz del Mundo que le querían donar dinero para su orfanatorio, pero que otros líderes de la secta de la Luz del Mundo le dijeron no les den dinero para eso. Entonces le prohibieron que le donaran dinero a Ravi del orfanatorio. And you know what, in this video, Ravi, I'm going to show some images of the orphanage that you have.
Okay.
Voy a demostrar en este video algunas imágenes de los orfanatorios para que vean que esto es del de veras. So we can show that you really do have an orphanage, and that you really are feeding people. You've shown me some videos. I'm going to show them on this video so people could see them. Okay, Ravi. So then let me fast forward the tape. Okay, dejamos más para adelante. So Carlos Montemayor, after you left the group, Carlos Montemayor was trying to win converts by giving away items like iPads or money or fruit or lo que sea, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, he attracts so many people, he invites so many people to the hotels, big hotels, restaurants.
Dice que él iba para allá después de que Ravi se salió para tratar de continuar o seguir la iglesia, y que trataba de ganar a convertos a la secta por regalando cosas muy caras como teléfonos, iPads, fruta o lo que sea, cualquier cosa que sea, él trataba de ganar. ¿Y cuánto tiempo se quedó a Montemayor ahí tratando de hacer eso? How much time did Carlos Montemayor spend there in the hotels trying to do this?
He hired a hotel in Rajahmundry. That's his personal. I don't know that, but he spent months, like 1 month, 2 months. He spent there in the big hotel there.
What hotel was it? Do you remember the name?
We call it as a Shelton Hotel.
Dijo que Carlos Montemayor cuando fue se quedó en el hotel Shelton Motel. Is that an ugly motel or is that a nice one?
It's a very big hotel in the
Wow, dice que es un hotel muy grande. Is that a nice one?
A very big hotel in Rajahmundry city.
Dice que es un hotel muy grande en esta ciudad. What's the name of the city?
Rajahmundry.
Rajahmundry, and the name of the hotel?
Shelton.
Ahí es donde se quedó Carlos Montemayor por 2 meses. Wow, 2 months. How much does that cost? ¿Cuánto cuesta eso? 2 meses.
I don't know, but
more or less.
How much very, very expensive.
Dice que está carísimo, pero how much is it more or less for one room? You think your best estimate?
It's like in between like 5,000 to 10,000 rupees.
And how many dollars is that?
Like less than $200.
About $200. Dice que es como $200.
I don't know exactly.
Más o menos, no se sabe exactamente, pero más o menos como $200 al día to the day. That's expensive. So it's a nice hotel.
Yeah.
So in 2 months, how much money is that? Wow, usted hagan la cuenta. Si se cobra más o menos como $180 o $200 por día para el hotel de Carlos Montemayor en la India por 2 meses, you're talking about maybe $20,000, $10,000?
Maybe.
I don't know. Entonces Carlos Montemayor está gastando como $10,000, $20,000 para un hotel lujoso en la India. Where's he getting that money from? ¿De dónde está agarrando ese dinero?
When I ask him, Pastor, I'm going to pay school building rent. Otherwise, the landlord going to push us out of the school building. So he never respond that situation. I completely hope on that these people can do something. And when I ask them to support this, and they say that ask God, and sometimes they say to the people, other people, Ravi is always asking money.
How much did you need?
That time I asked him like 20,000 rupees to pay the rent.
And how many dollars is that?
It's like $300.
That's all you were asking?
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. You needed $300 to save the orphanage. To
the
pay the rent.
To
pay the rent for the orphanage and everything. Yet he's spending $10,000 to $15,000 to be there for 2 months?
That's up to him.
I mean, but wait a minute. So he had the money, right?
Yeah.
He's spending thousands on a hotel, but he can't give you $300 to save to pay the rent for the orphanage. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
And he said you're just always asking for money.
Yeah, he's creating
Wow.
to the other people that this man is always money-minded, Ravi.
Wow. Let me translate
Yes,
this.
just because of the money only, Ravi left the church.
Fíjese qué triste lo que me está diciendo Ravi. Dice que él no podía pagar ni la renta para el orfanatorio y para la iglesita que tienen ahí empezando, y que Ravi necesitaba más o menos como $300 americanos para pagar esa renta. Dice que él le pidió a Carlos Montemayor que le ayudara para pagar esa renta, y Carlos Montemayor dijo, usted siempre está preguntando por dinero, que no está bien. Pero estoy preguntándole, le dije, espérate, Carlos Montemayor está gastando 10,000 a 15,000, quizás $20,000 para quedarse en un hotel por 2 meses, y no puede dar ni $300 para salvar un orfanatorio de puros niños pobres. ¿Qué clase de persona estamos hablando aquí? Esta es una persona que no tiene corazón para las personas, solamente tiene el corazón para el negocio de la secta de la luz del mundo, porque es lo que es. Es un negocio que le está quitando el dinero a las personas. Wow, that makes me angry, Ravi. Eso me hace enojar, porque este Montemayor es un mentiroso y está robando el dinero a las personas. Y muy bien que él se queda en un hotel lujoso mientras los niños que están muriendo de hambre no pueden ni pagar la renta. ¿Qué clase de secta es esa? You know, that makes me very angry.
Yeah.
Did you tell me about the mosquitoes? Remember you were talking about the mosquitoes? You got him a hotel?
Yeah.
Why don't you speak to me about when he was looking for a hotel and the hotel that you got Carlos
When he
Montemayor?
come to India, I told him that I'm going to reserve your hotel. And I reserved the hotel that is called River Bay. Earlier he said that, Ravi, I don't have any money, so I need a cheapest hotel and a best one. So cheapest one, he said that so better to find a good hotel which is the cheapest. I found the hotel called River Bay. And when he landed there in India, and I'm taking him to the hotel River Bay. And this man started giving direction. Don't go this way and go this way.
Who did that?
Carlos.
Okay. To the driver?
To the driver. And I said, already pastor, we already reserved the hotel there, and you have going to stay there in the hotel. And he's upset, and he said that, Ravi, I don't want to go there. I want to go to this Shelton hotel. And I said, pastor, I already reserved the hotel. They will be upset if you do like this. And no, I want to go there because there is a lot of mosquitoes there in that River Bay. I saw the reviews from the hotel. But why you said that, asking me to reserve the hotel, and why you choose yourself to find another hotel? I was upset that day, and he was so rude and said, I'm paying this for myself, so you don't have a right to ask me. That is my privilege. So he said like, oh, okay.
Wow. Sounds like a very arrogant man.
And he started to speaking to the other people and saying that Ravi is getting some commission from the hotel. That's why he's forcing me to take that hotel.
No, he didn't. He said that?
I was honored, a man of God, and I say I want to find he already told me to find a cheapest hotel. That is why I find it that. And this man thinking that I'm trying to get benefit from the hotel.
Oh my goodness.
I was so upset that.
Wow, no, ok, tengo que decir esto, ok, mira, a Ravi le dijo Carlos Montemayor que él agarrara el hotel más barato que pudiera encontrar y que estuviera más o menos un hotel decente. Dice que cuando iban para allá en el carro, que Montemayor dijo al chofer, no, a ese no quiero ir. Y Ravi le dijo, pues ya reservé ese hotel, se van a enojar si lo cancelamos. Y dice que Montemayor le dijo a él, no, en ese hotel hay muchos mosquitos, y que yo miré ahí cómo tienen cuando le hacen el rating del hotel, que había muchos mosquitos. Dice, no, yo voy a quedarme acá en que está acá, que se llama Shelton.
Yeah, Shelton.
Que me voy a quedar en el Shelton, que es uno más caro, dijo Carlos Montemayor. And Carlos said he was going to pay for it.
Yeah.
Y que dijo que Carlos lo iba a pagar. Y que después que Carlos le dijo a la otra persona en el carro, Ravi solamente quiere que me vaya para allá porque a él le van a dar comisión si yo me quedo ahí. Y que Ravi se enojó mucho por ese comentario. Yo también me hubiera enojado si alguien me dijera algo así. Especialmente si tú estás yendo a un país donde ellos te están haciendo el favor y tú tienes el orgullo y ser arrogante para decirle a una persona en su propio país que básicamente lo está llamando mentiroso. ¿Quién se cree esta persona, Carlos Montemayor? Who does he think he is? I mean, why is he disrespecting you like that and talking to you like that
Yeah.
in your own country? That's rude.
I was really bad.
That's bad.
Experience in the first day he landed. A bad experience with him.
Wow, dijo que
Okay,
tuvo muchas malas
because
experiencias con él.
I just and I walked with him like sometime there in India.
You felt, did he try to humble you?
Yeah.
Did he try to, like,
Because he's a pastor, so I respect the pastors, so I humble myself and
with
okay,
respect?
let it be.
Yeah, dijo Ravi que, sabes que él, el Montemayor lo estaba humillando mucho, que lo como que era muy creído, y que dijo Ravi que, sabes qué, porque él es pastor, lo voy a respetar, no le voy a faltar al respeto, pero que a Ravi lo humillaron mucho, el pastor Montemayor, como que es muy creído, muy importante que se cree, pero wow. And then what happened, Ravi? So
Sometime I decided that better I leave, because these people have no burden. I mean, when I lost sponsors because of them, they don't even respond me, and they don't even try to support the work what I am doing. Instead of that, they are blaming me like I'm just running after money. So let God watch everything. Better I leave from this place. So they gave me some money to reserve the car also, 40,000 rupees. It is in $600.
to reserve a car for him
Yeah.
while
So-
he was visiting there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So with that money, we bought a car, and rest of the money I added there, and I bought a car. When this man seeing all these things and decided that I want to return the money, and also I got a small laptop which presented in Atlanta.
He gave it to you?
They gave it to me, so I decided that I want to take this money and the laptop to him, and I said, Pastor, I'm not interested to take all this stuff, so I'm going to return this to you now, and I'm not interested to work with you all. And
Wow.
when I said this, no, I don't need this, take it.
Who said that? Montemayor?
Carlos.
Wow, dice Ravi que a él le habían dado como $600 y una computadora laptop, pero Ravi dijo que a él no le gustaba, que lo querían comprar su membresía a esta secta, que Ravi dijo, sabes que yo no quiero este dinero, le habían dado dinero para que rentara un carro, dijo yo no quiero este dinero, y Ravi les regresó el dinero y la computadora, y que Carlos Montemayor dijo, no quiero eso. How come he didn't take the money back? ¿Por qué no regresó el dinero? ¿Por qué no lo quería el dinero?
I told him that I don't need your money, because I thought of that one day you may tell like that I gave this much money to Ravi, so the blaming may come to me. So that's why I decided I borrow the money and I try to give back to them.
Dice que pues él quería regresar el dinero porque no quería que dijeran después que Ravi tomó el dinero de la iglesia de Luz del Mundo y que se fue con el dinero, pero él lo quería regresar, pero ellos no lo querían agarrar. They didn't want the money back.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening with the money?
And they said they don't want.
They don't
so-
want it, and you
yeah.
just hung on to it.
I left back
Sí.
from them, and from that day onwards,
You never went
I
back.
said bye to them.
Dice que después de ese día que no querían todo el
Even
dinero.
if they asked me right now, also I will return that money,
Wow.
because I'm not happy with that money.
Wow, that's a good thing. Fíjense qué pasó. Ravi les quería regresar sus $600 su computadora y no lo querían aceptar. Dice Ravi que, bueno, pues si no lo quieren aceptar, que se quedó con el dinero. Pero dijo Ravi ahorita que si se lo piden todavía, él se lo da. ¿Y sabes qué, Ravi? Si ellos aceptan ese dinero y quieren que tú se lo des, yo voy a ir contigo. Let me tell you something, Ravi. If they want the money back, let's give it back to them, and I'm going to go with you, and I'm going to record it on video. Y yo lo voy a grabar en video que él está regresando el dinero a ti, Carlos Montemayor, porque tú se le protestas a él. Yo voy a ir con él y lo vamos a grabar en video para que veas que él te quiere regresar el dinero, tu dinero sucio que le diste a él para tratar de comprarlo a la secta de la Luz del Mundo. Y es dinero de toda la gente pobre de la secta de la Luz del Mundo que en realidad piensan que están siguiendo a un apóstol verdadero. Son puras mentiras. Es dinero sucio y él no quiere tu dinero a Montemayor. You don't want their money. That's dirty money. That's from a cult, and it's built on the backs of the poor people that are giving money to this cult. You know what, Ravi? Let me show you a little bit of videos, and I want to hear some comments, because you know what they're going to say? They're going to say, this guy's not a member of the Light of the World Church. He's a liar. Van a decir, tú no eres miembro de la Iglesia de Luz del Mundo. They're going to say that I'm paying you to do this video. Am I paying you to do this video?
No.
Van a decir eso. Ahora, voy a enseñarle unos videos a Ravi ahorita y quiero que hacer su comentario, los voy a poner para que ustedes los vean también, Porque yo sé que van a haber miembros de la Luz del Mundo que van a decir que Ravi no era de la Luz del Mundo, que era un mentiroso y que yo estoy inventando eso. They're going to say that I'm inventing this, that you're an actor, that you were never a part of the Light of the World Church. But I'm going to show you some videos, and I want to hear your comments right now, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's watch this one here, for example. Este video se llama, en YouTube, ustedes lo pueden ver, se llama Visita a India en julio de 2012. Visita a India en julio de 2012. The title of this video is titled A Visit to India in June of 2012. So let's watch this and tell me what you see, okay?
Domeru era el punto central de nuestra visita a India.
Is that where you live right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ya que desde hace 2 años hemos estado hablando primeramente con nuestro hermano Ravi Kumar, quien ya vino a Guadalajara y se bautizó.
Whose voice is that? ¿De quién es esa
That
voz?
was
También
Carlos
había
Mantimer
un
voice.
grupo de personas que por medio del internet pudieron escuchar y saber acerca de la doctrina que predica la Iglesia La Luz del Mundo y la existencia de un apóstol de Jesucristo. Cruzando un enorme río muy grande y en muy malas condiciones, llegamos a Domeru saliendo de Rajamundry, que es una ciudad un poquito grande, pero pues todavía en un estilo, vamos a decir, muy pobre, con muchas carencias y necesidades. Al llegar a Domeru, llegamos a la escuela que tiene el hermano Ravi Kumar. Es para niños, algunos de ellos de escasos recursos o algún huérfano, y pues de una manera altruista está él haciendo este trabajo con muchas dificultades.
He said something. He said this is the school of brother Ravi Kumar.
Yeah.
Who is that?
I am the one.
You are?
Yeah.
So he's Carlos Montemayor is talking about you.
Yeah.
Ok, quiero que escuchen esto porque aquí Carlos Montemayor dice que llegaron a una escuela de una persona que se llama Ravi Kumar. Yo le pregunté, ¿quién es Ravi Kumar? Dice, yo soy ese Ravi Kumar. So Carlos knows you.
Yeah.
So Carlos lo conoce a él. Y él era el primer miembro de esta secta. Entonces lo que él está diciendo y contándoles a ustedes no es mentiras. Esta es la persona que el mismo Carlos Montemayor está mencionando. Vamos a escucharlo otra vez. Let me hear this part again. Watch.
Llegamos a la escuela que tiene el hermano Ravi Kumar. Es para niños, algunos de ellos de escasos recursos o algún huérfano.
Who is this?
Is Ajay Kumar is next to my school, neighbor school. This is my school.
This is your school.
Yeah.
Esta es la escuela de Ravi.
Yeah.
Y con mucha vocación para estar con ellos, al grado de que pues, tiene un gran interés en su escuela.
Some of our friends there.
Dice que aquí hay algunos de sus amigos.
Trabajar en lo espiritual.
Do you know anybody here? Who's this gentleman here?
He is also my friend.
And this is Carlos Montemayor.
Yes.
Y aquí se ve a Carlos Montemayor caminando en la India.
They are the neighboring houses people.
Estas son casas de que están ahí en la área. So let me ask you something real quick, Ravi. These people here are just pretty much, they're curious to see who this person is, right? And they want to see who he is.
That's all, nothing more than that.
Dice que estas personas que aquí que dicen que o sea, se hacen pasar como que son miembros, en realidad son solamente personas que pues se les hace curioso quién es esta persona y
This
quieren
is my
visitar.
church and he's my father.
This is your father?
Yeah.
Aquí Carlos Montemayor está abrazando al padre de Ravi en esta iglesia. Is your father believe the light of the world doctrine?
Earlier he believed, but he understand all.
Oh, dice que antes era miembro de la secta de Luz del Mundo, pero ya no. And do you know these people here?
They are my church members.
Y aquí hay miembros de la iglesia de Ravi, but they no longer follow the light of the world
No.
teaching. Ellos ya no siguen la doctrina de la luz del mundo. Vamos a ver aquí más para adelante. En comunión. Hey, I noticed he was praying right there. How come he wasn't kneeling?
Huh?
How come he was not kneeling when he was praying right now?
He's kneeling all the time.
Right there he wasn't kneeling.
Yeah.
Look. Luego la pregunta, si estas personas siempre oran en rodillas, ¿por qué está sentado aquí en una silla y no orando en sus rodillas, Montemayor? Let's see this one. Right there, look. They're sitting. Look, he's sitting on a chair. Está sentado en una silla. ¿Sí? Si solamente oran cuando están de rodillas, ¿por qué está aquí Carlos Montemayor sentado? Why is he sitting down if I thought they're supposed to pray?
Yeah.
If it's biblical to pray on your knees, why is he sitting? Why is he not praying on his knees?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Maybe I don't know.
Yo le pregunto a Ravi si ellos siempre insisten que yo le digo a Ravi si ellos siempre insisten que es bíblico que oren de rodillas, ¿por qué aquí Carlos Montemayor está orando sentado? O sea, no está siguiendo la doctrina bíblica, el pastor. ¿Qué clase de ejemplo es ese? I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting. Did a lot of these people believe in the light of the world doctrine?
They started to believing because of me.
Oh.
And when I realized, I taught them that they are
That it was
not right
wrong.
the people. So they started to leave that beliefs.
How many people you think you convinced into the light of world doctrine?
More than 100 people.
Oh my goodness, Ravi. Wow, you didn't know. Dice Ravi que él no sabía cuando él era pastor, ahí estaba influenciando a las personas. Dice Ravi que él se ganó como 100 miembros de la secta de la Luz del Mundo a esa doctrina pervertida. But what happened after that? After they went to that cult, what did you do? Didn't you bring them back?
They'll be back. They follow me and they
All of
love
them?
me.
All of them came back?
Yeah.
Wow.
All of them came back.
Wow. Dice Ravi que sí es verdad que él logró convencer a toda su congregación que seguiría la secta de la Luz del Mundo, pero después de que se dio cuenta Ravi que era una secta y que miró qué estaba pasando, Ravi se ganó a toda la iglesia completa y se salieron de la secta de la Luz del Mundo otra vez a la doctrina correcta. So se salió toda la secta de la Luz del Mundo. All the people are gone from the light of the world church?
No, they never went to that. But few of my students still there with them.
How many?
Like 5.
That's how many people follow.
Mostly 2 young people. His name is Narendra and Jana is with them.
Okay, one second. Dice que ya nomás quedan como 5 miembros de la secta de la Luz del Mundo in India right now. So there's about 5 members of the Light on the World
And
cult.
also my brother.
He's still a part of it?
No.
No?
They left me.
Oh,
They left him.
They left him. Okay, so my question is, how many people are in the Light of the World church right now in India?
Right now, I believe strongly that nobody.
Wow, really?
Mm.
Dice que, ¿saben cuántos miembros tiene su secta en la India? Para ustedes, miembros de la Luz del Mundo. ¿Quieren saber la verdad? ¿Saben cuántos miembros de ustedes hay en la India ahorita? Tell me the number by your hand. How many members do they have right now in India? The Light of the World Church.
Light of the World Church, I strongly believe that.
How many?
By knowing some of the people there, and I see the things that nobody is there.
Dice que no hay ningún miembro de la secta de la Luz del Mundo ahorita en la India.
Some people said that
Zero.
there are from America or some Mexican people are staying in a room there right now.
From the cult.
Yeah.
Dicen que hay algunos mexicanos que son miembros de esta secta que se están quedando ahí en esa área, pero no son personas que fueron convertidas de la India, but they're not Indian people that were converted to the doctrine of the Light of the World
Like
Church.
drivers, the
Like-
one who take them to the driving.
Like the drivers?
Maybe they will be there. Some people who needs money.
They
They
may
them.
be following. Dice que posiblemente haya unos o dos, por ejemplo, el chofer que le está dando renta a los visitantes de la Luz del Mundo. Algunos se dicen, se hacen como se asocian con ellos solamente por la necesidad, porque necesitan dinero. Pero ahorita no hay iglesia ahorita. But let me tell you something. In these videos, they say, well, look at what the big thing that the apostle has done in India. We have a big church in India. The Light of the World Church is growing. Dicen, yo le estoy preguntando, pero ¿qué tal de todos estos videos? Mira, tenemos una iglesia grande en la India. El apóstol de Dios está extendiendo por donde quiera. Mira, esta es la verdad, porque mira cómo estamos creciendo. Tenemos hasta una iglesia grandísima en la India. Pero ¿qué? What's going on then? How come
These all are from our church only. They are not at all belong to Light of the World Church.
Wow, dice que estas personas, ninguno de ellos son miembros de la secta de la Luz del Mundo. Todos le pertenecen a la iglesia de Ravi y son personas trinitarias y creen en la deidad de Jesucristo, porque es lo que se enseña y es la doctrina correcta. Entonces, ustedes de la Luz del Mundo les están engañando. Are they lying to the Light of the World people?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, they're saying that they have a church in India, but that's not true.
No.
So
no.
that's a lie.
Yes.
Okay, so they're lying to them, right?
Yes.
Wow. Para ustedes, miembros de la secta de la Luz del Mundo, les están engañando. Ustedes no tienen iglesia en la India y todos estos videos que vemos aquí son videos que son manipulados para aparecer. Por ejemplo, entran en unos videos y se ven muchas personas que los reciben con mucho gusto. No es que lo están recibiendo porque piensan que es un apóstol de Dios. Lo están recibiendo porque le están regalando cosas como computadoras, como teléfonos, o porque estas personas simplemente son amables. No importa quién vaya a ese lugar. Ellos aceptan a todos así. Los están mintiendo.
Even the people who baptized from different churches also, they are no more Light of the World because they are not attending to the Light of the World right now.
Zero.
Yes.
Wow. Dice, hasta los que se bautizaron en la secta de la Luz del Mundo, ya no hay miembros de la Luz del Mundo en la India. Wow. Well, let me show you some more video here. Let me see here. Vamos a enseñarle un poquito más video. There's a lot of kids in there too, huh? Okay, let me show you another one, Ravi. Hold on. So, when I see videos like this one, Ravi, look. Let me see this one here. Give me a second. How about this one here? Este video se llama La Luz del Mundo en India. This video is called The Light of the World in India. So, look. (2013) Domeru, India.
He's my father. That time I already left, but still they are coming to my home.
Which one's your father? The blue shirt?
No one.
This gentleman here. This is your father?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Sudarshan Rao.
Wow. And who's this gentleman with the blue shirt?
I don't know who is he.
You don't know
Maybe
who?
auto driver.
Oh, he's the driver. Es un chofer, el de la camisa azul.
Yeah.
El de la camisa amarilla es el padre de Ravi. And who's this gentleman with the striped shirt here?
They are from the missionary from Light of the World Church.
Oh, estos son los dos
Carlos
derechos.
and the apostle Samuel sent them to India.
Oh, este es el que Samuel mandó aquí a la India para predicar. Para predicar el evangelio. Okay. Familia del hermano Ravi Kumar. It says here, family of Ravi Kumar.
She is my mother.
Which one? That's your mother? Wow, hold on. Let me move aquí. Aquí voy a enseñar una foto. Aquí, vamos a ver. That's your mother right there?
Yeah.
Esta es aquí la persona que está al lado derecho con una bufanda como amarilla con círculos y con una camisa color de rosa es la madre de Ravi. Wow. And your name is right here. It says Ravi Kumar.
Yes. That time I already left them, but still they are coming.
So the Light of the World members still go there, some of
Yeah.
them? Dice que todavía hay algunos miembros de la Luz del Mundo que van ahí, pero but there's no actual church of the Light of the World there.
No church.
Dice que no hay actualmente una iglesia de la Luz del Mundo en la India. Hay personas que son de la Luz del Mundo que van para India y quieren influenciar. There's people from the Light of the World church that go to India and they try to influence and they're still trying to build a church, but they lost their entire congregation back to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow. Dice que hay personas que van, misioneros de la Luz del Mundo, van para allá para tratar de continuar o establecerlo, pero dice Ravi que toda la iglesia que estaban ahí de la Luz del Mundo se han salido y han regresado a Jesucristo. Gloria a Dios por eso. They came back to Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, that is beautiful, Ravi. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, so let me see. I'm not going to take too much of your time here, Ravi, because I know you're very busy. Okay. Wow. This is really heavy stuff. I mean, how do you think they feel about you now? ¿Cómo crees que ellos se sienten de ti ahora?
What is that?
The Light of the World Church? What do they think about you now?
Maybe I'm a cheater, I'm a money-minded, and I'm a liar. So many.
Dice que Ravi que a él lo ven ahora como que él es un ratero, que él es un ladrón, no pueden negar que ustedes conocen a esta persona porque ustedes mismos sus videos tienen su imagen y su nombre. They can't deny that they don't know you because their videos have your image and your name.
Yeah, even I told them that Carlos, because of people from Life Aid Foundation saw my pictures and everything, and because of that reason they stopped supporting me. So please, I'm going to ask some other people to support me. So take out all my videos and everything. And he told me that I already removed everything, but still there are so many videos in the.
Wow, dijo Ravi que cuando él salió de esta secta, que él le dijo a Carlos Montemayor, saca mi imagen de estos videos, no quiero que me, promuevan a mí como que hagan promoción de mí como que si yo soy parte de su secta, quiten mis videos porque yo ya perdí el único apoyo que yo tenía para mi orfanatorio y para mi iglesia, por seguirlos a ustedes, no tienen permiso de usar mi imagen ni mi nombre, pero Carlos Montemayor y la secta de la Luz del Mundo sigue dejando todos estos videos de la India en el internet, como que están dando promoción que tiene una gran iglesia en India cuando no tienen nada. Y Ravi no es parte de su secta ya. Ravi ya se salió de esa secta y denuncia a esa secta como mentirosa. It's a diabolical cult. Do you think it's diabolical?
Yeah, even they are not supported me to do this work. Even if they stop me, others to support me also. That much impact their situation. I mean, their ministry upon my ministry.
Wow, entonces dice que ha perdido mucho y que él está buscando de todas maneras apoyo. So Ravi, do you have what's the name of your ministry? Do you have a name or do you, what's your email? Why don't you give the people your email address in case there's someone that wants to support your ministry? Yo le estoy pidiendo que Ravi que nos dé su correo electrónico para si hay personas que quieren ayudar a Ravi, personas que para que él pueda darle de comer a los niños que están huérfanos. There's a lot of good people out there. Hay personas allá que yo sé quieren apoyarte, Ravi, te quieren apoyar de sinceridad y quieren apoyar tu ministerio y quieren apoyar para que coman estas personas pobres, los niños. No es para aquel mentiroso lobo del apóstol falso de la secta de la Luz del Mundo. No es para Montemayor. No son para estos rateros. Es para los niños, Ravi. So, Ravi, this is not for this false apostle. It's not for this false teacher, Carlos Montemayor. It's not for the cult. But to feed these kids that are in India, can you give us an email so that maybe somebody might want to donate something to you and help you?
Yeah, actually, I'm running a children home and the school, and also feeding the elderly feeding, and also the main ministry is church planting in India. So we want to take Christ compassion to every village in India. I want to do that more effectively. So if you are really inspired, you can join with your hands with us to win India for Christ. So my email address is nicemission@gmail.com.
nicemission@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
And I want you to
My
write
church is called Jesus Center Church.
Write this down so that way I could say it in Spanish. Y les voy a dar su correo electrónico de Ravi si quieren apoyar su ministerio. Y también you also write down the name of your church there. And yo también estoy conectando a Ravi con pastores que yo conozco aquí en Estados Unidos. Y estoy esperando que el Señor va a hacer algo muy grande en la India. And I'm going to connect you with pastors here in the United States that could probably support you and help you. Okay, and we're meeting somebody tomorrow, which is really good. Okay, so this is your email, right?
Yes, nicemission@gmail.com.
Okay, and I'm going to put it up on the screen too. Lo voy a poner en la pantalla para que ustedes lo vean. Pero su correo electrónico es @nicemission.com. nicemission@gmail.com. Y la iglesia se llama Jesus Center Church, el centro de Jesús, la iglesia centro de Jesús. That is the name of the church over there that you have, okay? Wow. Okay, Ravi. I'm trying to think of what else we could talk about here. I'm trying to remember more things that you told me. So they're going to keep trying to go over there.
Yeah.
They're going to keep trying to establish the church over there, the cult. Ellos van a seguir tratando de establecer esta secta allá en la India. Is there anything you're worried about?
I'm really worrying about that. the doctrine is really not really good, because I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to speak bad about anyone, but for eternal life, we should understand the fact about God, and you should understand about the deity of God. If you, what should I say, compromise with cult, so your soul will be in the hell. So maybe you are a poor or a rich man, maybe you are a wealthiest man, or whatever it may be, you should accept Jesus is God.
Wow, dice Ravi algo muy interesante. Dice que él no quiere ofender a las personas, pero dice que cuando se trata de doctrina, que están enseñando una doctrina que es tan importante porque tiene que ver con la salvación de sus almas. Dice que cuando está tratando con la salvación de sus almas y lo que se está arriesgando es perder su alma al infierno, que esto no importa, que tiene que ser sumamente importante que se diga la verdad. No importa que seas el más pobre o el más rico, con la cosa de las almas no se juega porque pueden perder toda su eternidad perdidos lejos de Jesucristo. Y Ravi, aunque le estaban dando dinero, algo poco, y le querían ayudar en unas cosas, él miró que es más importante seguir a Jesucristo y ser fiel a la doctrina correcta que en que le anden tratando de comprar con regalos y con dinero para que sea miembro de esta secta.
The second issue is that I found when I was in Mexico, Guadalajara, and here in India, everywhere, I found that these people are giving much important to apostle than Christ.
Wow, escuchen esto. Dice Ravi que cuando él estaba en Guadalajara se dio cuenta que la secta de la Luz del Mundo ponía demasiada énfasis, mucho más en el apóstol que en Jesucristo.
Makes me so upset.
Dice que esto me hizo enojar. Wow.
So apostle, of course he's the apostle. I can pray for him. I can love him. But he's not more than Jesus Christ.
Dice, bueno, si dicen que es apóstol, bueno, sí podemos orar por él, pero él no es Jesucristo. Did you feel they were praying to him?
They always asking me to cry before apostle. One day they gave me a bread and wine in Mexico, and all the people are crying and praying. Apostle came there, and they told me to cry. Oh, because bread and wine, Jesus crucified first, so I should remember him now. So, oh Jesus, you died for me. This way I'm praying, and the people, they said, no, you should not pray like that. First you pray for apostle. This is a bread and wine. This stands for Jesus crucifixion. So I must think about Jesus. Why should I? Apostle is not die for me, na? Jesus Christ is died for me. So I must think about him, and I'm praying to him, and I'm crying for him. They ruled me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Dice Ravi que a él le decían, tú tienes que llorar cuando están orando. Y they wanted you to cry when you saw the apostle.
Yeah.
Querían que llorara cuando miraban al apóstol. Qué ridículo es eso. Esto es control de las sectas con la mente. Quieren, los dicen, llora cuando veas al apóstol. ¿Por qué quieren hacer esto? Porque quieren que no pienses y que eleves todo a la pura emoción para que te dejes razonar. Para que lo más emoción que tengas, lo más fácil es para que te manipulen esta secta. Es una táctica psicológica de las sectas. Dice Ravi que él pensaba, cuando iban a tomar la Santa Cena, que él decía, bueno, pues si quieren que llore, voy a llorar, voy a decir, cómo te amo, Jesús, te doy muchas gracias por lo que hiciste. Y que cuando oyeron que Ravi estaba diciendo eso, que dijeron, no, así no ores. Dijeron, ora por el apóstol. They told you not to cry for Jesus. They told you to pray for the apostle.
Yeah.
At the supper.
Time, whenever I go.
But you know what, Ravi? The Lord's Supper, Jesus said, do this in remembrance of my apostles? Or did he say this, do this in remembrance of me?
Remembrance of Jesus.
So why are they doing it in remembrance of the apostles?
Yeah, they always, wherever I go, wherever I see the preaching, all the time speaking about apostle, all the time. I was so upset, and I want to tell everybody that apostle is not die for us. Jesus Christ is died for us.
Wow. Dice que cómo se enojaba porque todo lo que hacen es hablan del apóstol, y que casi ni mencionan a Jesús. Porque siempre le ponían la mayoría de la énfasis al apóstol. How much more percentage you think they spoke of the apostle than Jesus?
They'll speak about 80% to 90% apostle, 10% Jesus Christ.
Wow, dice que como él la ve, hablan del 90% apóstol y como el 10% de Jesús. Pero ese Jesús ni es el Jesús de la Biblia. But that Jesus that they're speaking about is not even the Jesus of the Bible.
Yeah.
That's another Jesus. That's a false Jesus.
Okay, even when I saw all these things in Mexico, not Mexico, in Phoenix, Arizona, I literally decide that these people are not right people. So what I did, when the church service is going on, the next to the church there is another church, Pentecostal church is there. And when this church going on, I used to do, I cannot stand here. If I want to go outside, the people will follow me because they appointed some young people to look after me all the time. Like security. See what I said, I said to the next people, hey brother, I want to go for restroom. So I went to the next restroom and I jumped the wall and I went into the other church and I sitting there and I attend the church and I cried to the Lord, take me back to India. I prayed like that.
Wow. And this was the first time you came, second time?
Second time, I think. Second or third time.
So you were in the church and then you jumped the fence and wow, take me.
Yeah, when the service is over there, I just jumped inside and I get together with these people.
And
everybody asked me, hey, where did you went? Where are you? I said, brother, I had a stomach problem. I went to the restroom. I said like that. I just pretend myself. Yeah. I acted like that because I cannot stand here all the time speaking about apostle instead of speaking about Christ.
Oh my goodness.
No spirit leading there. So I went there in the different
Let me translate this. Ravi está diciendo que en una ocasión lo trajeron para acá where was this? In Arizona?
Yeah, in Arizona.
You remember the city?
Phoenix, Arizona.
In Phoenix, Arizona, donde tiene una iglesia de la Luz del Mundo, and they have a Light of the World church there.
Yeah, next to that there is a Phoenix, Arizona Outreach Ministry.
Okay. Dice que en una ocasión en Phoenix, Arizona, él estaba en este servicio y ya se sentía enfermo de la doctrina falsa de esta secta. Dice que solamente hablaban del apóstol y que ya estaba enfadado de todos estos fanáticos que no están hablando de Jesús. Dice Ravi que se sentía tan horrible en su espíritu que se fue para el baño, pero ¿a qué no quien cree? La Luz del Mundo les asignaron a Ravi 2 guardias de seguridad para que lo vigilaran y para que lo siguieran. They were watching you.
Yeah.
Those 2 guys, porque no lo dejan ir, porque así es el control de las sectas, siempre te están mirando. Y Ravi dice que se fue para el baño, pero dice que cuando se fue para el baño, how did you get out? Through the window?
No. There is a wall.
Dice que había una pared y que Ravi se brincó la pared para salirse de esa secta, y en el otro lado, en el otro edificio que estaba junto, había una iglesia cristiana. Y dice Ravi que se metió a la iglesia cristiana y que estaban alabando al Señor. Dijo Ravi que dijo, ay, gracias Señor, y que le empezó a clamar al Señor y le empezó a orar al Señor. Le dijo, Señor, sácame de esta secta, Señor, sácame de esta secta, por favor. Y se sentía al fin como que se estaba comunicando con Dios. Después de un tiempo, él sabía que tenía temor porque ellos lo habían llevado para allá. Entonces Ravi se brincó a la cerca otra vez, se metió otra vez a la secta de la Luz del Mundo, que estaba al otro lado. Y dice que cuando llegó, que le dijeron los guardias, ¿en dónde andabas? Dijo Ravi, pues no me sentía bien del estómago. Pero Ravi solo hizo eso porque él estaba solo en Arizona. No tenía ninguna manera de cómo moverse de lugar a lugar. Pero es una historia que me estaba contando Ravi. Wow, Ravi.
Yeah, in the third time I decided that I don't want to go back to America. And
to Mexico or to America?
To America.
Okay.
So because I faced a very struggle here, then I was in debt in the school and not paying to them, and I don't have anything. So third time they said, Ravi, you must come back to America. And I said, I'm not really interested to come there. And he said, you should come, you have to represent the church to here. And Pastor, I don't really like to come there. He cursed me.
What did he say?
You are against to God's work, you are against to the apostle, you will curse by God.
Who said that to you?
Carlos.
He said that to you?
Yeah, I said what to do in the young time, very early time. So I started my journey to to go again
back.
to America.
So dice Ravi que cuando le dijo Carlos Montemayor que se quería salir, que Carlos Montemayor se enojó, dice, tú eres la conexión para India, no puedes hacer eso, estás en contra de la voluntad de Dios, estás en contra de la voluntad del apóstol, y dijo que lo maldijo a Ravi. He cursed you?
Huh?
He
He
Carlos
cursed me. And
y que Carlos Montemayor lo maldijo a él, una maldición, o sea que no lo estaba bendiciendo, que estaba contra el apóstol, estaba contra Dios, y que lo maldició a Ravi. Wow, Ravi.
simply I because of his cursing my family, everything though. So
Que también
I started my journey.
maldició a su familia.
I started my journey to go to take a flight from Hyderabad to his place. Unfortunately, when I started my journey from my village to Hyderabad, I took a bus, and the bus had an accident. The bus was bumped like that. My head was hit there, and my spinal cord 3 cells was damaged that day.
And you were going to go back the third time, right?
Third time.
Dice que una vez lo querían que se regresara, y dice que no quería, pero... And why did you go back? Why did you go back that third time? You were just scared, or what was it?
I really don't want to go there, but this man forced me.
Dice que él no quería ir, pero que lo estaban forzando. How did they force you?
By phone, by email,
They were intimidating you.
Yeah.
They were pressuring you.
Yeah, pressuring
Que
me.
lo estaban presionando mucho, que tienes que venir, que no lo dejaban en paz, tienes que venir. Así es como trabajan las sectas. Les ponen mucha presión, te van a pasar cosas malas a ti, a tu familia. Si no vienes, estás contra el apóstol. Esto es de Dios, no puedes estar contra... Y así lo siguen intimidando. Y pues dice Ravi que en un tiempo estaba asustado y que fue para allá. Y que cuando iba en el camión pegó un bordo y que saltó para arriba Ravi y se lastimó su espalda, and you hurt your back.
Yeah.
And what happened?
My spinal cord got damaged, and I am really not happy. I'm paining like anything. I called Pastor Carlos, I'm not really interested to come. My spinal cord had a problem. It's paining like anything. I can't come there to sit there in the flight and to come there. Please help me to stop my journey. And he said, no, you should come. I'll take care of you. I'll find out a doctor for you. I'll surgery to you here. I'll make surgery. So many promises he gave. That time I was in financial crisis. Maybe he will do something for me. So let me go with the pain. I went there. You know what happened? When I go there, nothing happened. Nobody taking care of me. He gave me to in charge one fellow. And this fellow came and gave me some band-aids backside.
Band-aids?
Band-aids.
Oh, gosh. For your back?
Back.
That's
nothing,
it?
No use of that band-aids. And
Oh,
he
my
said he
God.
want to do some treatment. Nothing is there. They are always thinking about Holy Supper. They are always talking about
So he lied to you.
yeah. Nothing is there.
Bueno, dice Ravi que no quería ir, pero que estaba presionado y que necesitaba dinero también, necesitaba ayuda. Pero dijo que Carlos Montemayor le dijo, tú vas a venir, vente para acá. Acá te ponemos un doctor y te ayudamos con tu espalda que estás herido. Dice que Ravi cuando llegó para México no le dieron ningún doctor, nadie le ayudó, que lo único que le dieron son unas curitas, esas que se llaman como tape que se pone con una cortada, no sé cómo les llaman en español, aquí en Estados Unidos les llaman curitas, band-aids. Y dijo Ravi, ¿qué es esto? ¿Así me van a ayudar? Y entonces Carlos Montemayor le mintió, no le dieron tratamiento y nomás lo querían ahí para siguiendo el proceso de lavar el cerebro.
Still-
They just wanted you there to brainwash you.
Till now, I'm
You
facing
still
the
have
struggle.
pain. Dice que hasta este día todavía tiene dolor en su espalda desde ese accidente. Eso nos
He's
demuestra.
supposed to do something. The treatment he give. Maybe I will be okay. But till now, past 7 years, I'm struggling with this pain
Wow. Dice que
because of his
because he
words.
didn't take care of you. Dice que 7 años ya tiene este dolor en la espalda y que se fue para allá porque fue presionado, fue intimidado para ir para allá. Wow, Ravi. So, are you afraid of that something might happen to you? Do you think something will happen?
Because I'm a young man that time,
Uh-huh.
very young in the ministry, so I afraid that. But now I don't afraid for anybody.
Okay, good. Because someone's watching you.
Mm.
It's Jesus.
Mm.
Dice que ya no tiene temor porque Jesús lo está cuidando. Y si algo le viene a pasar a Ravi, ustedes tienen este video para ver y quién son las personas que él mencionó que son responsables. If something should happen to you, which I don't think it is, but if it did, we have this evidence to show that you know it's going to be the light of the world church if they mess with you, if they harass you.
Yeah.
Especially Carlos Montemayor and the other leaders of that church.
Yeah.
So there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
So I want that to be real clear,
Yeah.
okay? So what do you recommend for people that are trying to get into this? Do you have a message to the people who are still in this cult? ¿Tienes un mensaje para las personas que todavía están en esta secta?
I want to suggest everybody who are watching this video. I don't want to criticize anybody. I don't want to offend anybody. But I want to tell my opinion, that's all. I am out of this church because I believe that this is not the right what God has intended in my life. I don't the doctrine what they are teaching is also not really according to the Bible. And I say that I don't find out the peace from this church, and I always struggling myself, and I face still the problem is in my life I'm carrying right now. But after I left the church, God blessed me all the areas. God lifted me. I can satisfy with the little things right now.
Amen.
I don't need a big things. I don't want I don't all this stuff. But I am faithful before God. I want to do great work for God. So I want all of you to pray for me. And I want all of you to, I'm suggesting you all, I can say that but
Amen, brother. Let me
Yeah.
translate this. Dice Ravi que él no quiere ofender a nadie de la luz del mundo, que él solamente le está diciendo su opinión. Él dice que la secta de la luz del mundo no tiene la doctrina correcta, que él no necesita nada grande, no necesita nada cosas grandes, que él tiene la paz ahorita con Jesucristo, que no tenía una paz en la secta de la luz del mundo, que es doctrina falsa. And you would recommend for those people to get out of that group?
Yeah, most probably I bring all the people back, and I want all of you to realize the fact. Don't compromise just for the money. Money cannot lead you to heaven. Only Jesus can lead you to heaven.
Amen. Dice Ravi que no se dejen llevar solamente por el dinero, porque le están ofreciendo dinero en otros países como en la India, que no se conforten solamente porque les dan dinero, porque eso es algo que se termina, pero Jesucristo les da la vida eterna y no se trata de dinero con Jesucristo. Él quiere que vengan a Jesucristo y que salgan de esa secta. Wow, Ravi. So, let me just finish up now. I'm going to summarize. Voy a terminar ahorita, Ravi. Nomás quiero hacer un resumen de algunas cosas. There is no Light of the World Church in India.
There is a church they built, but there is no church completely constructed.
But is there a congregation?
There is no congregation at
Okay. Okay. Dicen que la secta de Luz del Mundo tienen un edificio que hicieron, pero no está completado. Pero no hay una congregación de la secta de la Luz del Mundo en la India. Entonces, todos estos videos que vemos aquí en YouTube de la Luz del Mundo, que supuestamente hay una iglesia en India, es una mentira. So, are you telling me that all these videos on YouTube that show that the Light of the World Church has a church in India, that's a
They
lie?
are from they all are from the different churches. They are not from the Light of the World
They're
Church.
not from the Light of the World. Dice que estas son de otras diferentes iglesias que no son de la secta de la Luz del Mundo. At first, there were some that were converted, but then they all came back.
Yeah, the people who baptized in India, all they returned back to their churches.
Wow, las personas que se bautizaron a la secta de la Luz del Mundo, todos se han salido y han regresado a la iglesia de Ravi otra vez y ya no son parte de la secta de la Luz del Mundo. Entonces, ustedes, la Luz del Mundo, ahorita no tienen una iglesia en la India. Entonces, cuando ustedes les dicen que el apóstol está haciendo una gran cosa en la India, esa es una estupidez y es una mentira. Es una mentira del infierno. No tienen nada ya porque le están mintiendo, porque le están robando el dinero. Cuando les dicen, mándenos dinero porque vamos a hacer una iglesia en la India, no están haciendo iglesia. Hicieron un edificio, pero no lo han terminado. No tienen congregación. Entonces ese dinero solamente se lo están robando. They're stealing the money away from the people of the Light of the World Church. They're taking their money. So they have a building built, but it's not fully completed. But there is no congregation of the Light of the World Church in India.
Yeah, they are from Light of the World Church. There are some missionaries are staying in their room in Rajahmundry. I heard that from people, and I don't know. Most of the people already left them. Even these young people who are from my church, my students, also they wanted to left. I don't know most about that, but things going on like that. But I can say that they cannot stay. They
Yeah.
cannot stand.
Wow. Dice que hay algunos pocos misioneros, muy poquitos. How many missionaries do you think are from Mexico over there right now in those rooms? 2 or 3, 4?
During this 1-2 years, I found that so many missionaries are coming from Light of the World Church.
They're going over there?
Yeah, like 12 people, 20 people, 15 people.
20, okay. Dice que hay como unos 20 misioneros, algo así, que van para allá de México, de la Luz del Mundo, pero no es que es una iglesia que está formada ahí, sino que están tratando de formar, pero ya no se puede. Y vamos a seguir orando para que las puertas se cierren para esa secta y para que siga creciendo la iglesia del Señor. Let's keep praying so that the doors close and that cult does not establish itself, a stronghold there.
One of my student, his name is Jenna and Narendra. These both still they are going, but I want them to come back completely.
So there's some that are kind of wishy-washy.
Yeah.
Dice que hay algunos que como que se quieren ir para la secta, pero que no están convencidos, pero es que los están tentando con el dinero. You know what, Ravi? I want to go to India. I want to go there. And you know what I want to do? I want to teach your church how to refute this heresy and how to defend the Christian faith.
Wonderful.
So, yo le estoy diciendo a Ravi que yo estoy dispuesto a ir para allá para enseñarles a los hermanos de la India cómo defender la fe y cómo refutar esta herejía de esta secta, la Luz del Mundo. You know, I challenged Pastor Mayor many times for 25 years to come out and debate me about this false doctrine. Not once has he wanted to debate. Yo le hice un reto al pastor Carlos Montemayor que salga al público a debatirme sobre la secta de la doctrina falsa que ellos tienen con la Biblia, pero el señor Carlos Montemayor siempre ha corrido de mí, nunca ha querido debatirme sobre este asunto. Y no lo digo en una manera mala, sino que quería tener un debate académico. Yo quiero poner a prueba la doctrina de la secta de la Luz del Mundo, que ustedes no creen que Jesucristo es Dios, no, solamente lo ven como un hombre. Entonces, eso es nomás una cosa. Hay muchos otros temas teológicos que yo quería hablar, pero Montemayor nunca ha querido hablar porque él sabe muy bien que yo lo puedo exponer de esa doctrina falsa que ellos tienen. He knows that I can refute that. He knows that I can show that it's false doctrine, Ravi. That's why he won't come out and do it.
Oh.
That's why he won't come out and do it. Because he's scared that they're going to lose the money. Tiene miedo que van a perder ese dinero si lo refuto en público. Wow, Ravi. Is there anything else you want to say? Final comments?
Yeah, keep on pray for me and my ministry in India. I want to do great things for God. In this last days, Bible says, end of all things are near. So, as a human being, as a Christian, we should do something for God. So, I'm doing that. I'm working among the pastors. We all are doing so very interesting work in India. We are reaching every tribes in India, in Nepal countries too. So I want you to stand with us to pray for us all the time. And so if this my testimony, if is offended to any of the Light of the World Church, I'm telling you.
There's no intent. You don't want to offend them.
So this is my opinion. This is my real things.
Ok, dice Ravi que por favor sigan orando por él, por su iglesia, la que está allá en India, y que él no quiere ofender a nadie, que él solamente está dando sus opiniones, pero esto es lo que él es. Él era el primer miembro de la secta de la Luz del Mundo allá de la India, que ya perdieron ustedes, y Ravi se ha llevado a todas las personas de esa secta otra vez a la doctrina correcta, y es porque el Señor está haciendo algo muy grande allá en la India. Yo voy a visitar a Ravi allá un día de estos, y vamos a dar clases de apologética para los hermanos de la India para saber cómo refutar esta herejía. Bueno, Ravi, thank you so much for. I want to go over there one day, okay? Maybe someday I'll go over there.
You're most welcome. Even I'm welcoming all the people who have a burden for India. I'm welcoming you all to come and work with us.
Amen.
And
Amen, Ravi. Well, Ravi,
thank you so much,
brother. Give me a hug, brother. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Thanks for
hosting me.
Yeah, you know what, Ravi? You're a member of the body. You're my brother, and I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Amen.
I'll always be there for you, okay? And le digo a Ravi que él es mi hermano y que yo voy a hacer todo lo que yo pueda para ayudarle a él y a su ministerio y para enseñarles cómo defender la fe. Bueno, para todos ustedes, les quiero decir muchas gracias a ustedes por ver este video. No se les vaya a olvidar de, si quieren donar o comunicarse con Ravi, les voy a dar su correo electrónico y ustedes se pueden comunicar con él y ustedes se arreglan cómo le pueden donar a su ministerio si quieren.
I want to tell you one thing.
Coger, ¿quieres decir una cosa más?
I came here with a lot of efforts. I don't have anything to come here. I prayed 1 week to find some money to come here. One of my brother from Kentucky, he bought a ticket for me to come here. If I am not able to come here, I cannot share my heart with you all. So thank you so much for everything.
Dice que quiere dar gracias porque un hermano le ayudó de Kentucky, le dijo que le ayudó para regresar para acá financieramente, y si no puede, dice que les quiere dar gracias a todos ustedes por la ayuda que él ha recibido. Bueno, Dios les bendiga. God bless you all.
God bless you too.